Hello everybody and welcome back to Plant Boy. My name is Cade and today we are going to be taking a look at Peperomia prostrata, or the string of turtles. This is a really interesting vining plant, somewhat similar to like your string of watermelons, string of pearls, or string of dolphins, or string of bananas. Here's the string of pearls. So as these plants grow up, they are going to get much longer and vine. They can also be used as more of like a ground coverage plant, and they will definitely sprawl out and cover a lot of surface area. So this is a plant that is native to Ecuador and Brazil. So obviously Ecuador and Brazil have relatively humid climates, very warm outside in its native environment as well. So keep that in mind as we go through this care guide, and we will just dive right in here. So first, let's talk about lighting conditions for your string of turtles. The Peperomia prostrata is going to prefer medium to bright indirect light. I would not expose this to any kind of bright direct light. You could absolutely put this a few feet away from a south-facing window, or even a few feet away from a west-facing window, and I think that would be really beneficial to the plant in terms of light condition. You have probably noticed, if you have a string of pearls or string of bananas, that you want to supply adequate light to the top of the plant. So if this were a much longer plant and it was not getting adequate light from the top, it's definitely going to become kind of bald, and you're just going to have the foliage on the vine itself. So as you can see with the string of pearls, you know, it has lots of pearls here at the top and lots on the vine, and that is because I'm providing adequate light from the top as well as the side. As for watering your string of turtles, I would definitely recommend using a well-draining mix. It does have a relatively waxy, succulent type foliage, which indicates to me that most likely it is relatively drought tolerant. Not as drought tolerant as I would say different succulents are, but I would certainly let the top inch or two of soil dry out in your string of turtles before deciding to re-water. Now for humidity, these guys, like I said, are from Ecuador and Brazil, so that should indicate to us that the humidity conditions for your string of turtles ideally are going to be in the 50 to 60% range, somewhere around as low as 45, that's kind of pushing it, percent humidity. Ideally you would have like 55% humidity or so, which is up there for a home, but if you can provide a pebble tray, which is a tray of pebbles with some water in there, and the pebbles help surface area evaporation to increase humidity around the pot itself, or like a space humidifier or a home humidifier or something, these tropical plants will definitely appreciate that. And as for propagating your string of turtles, these are just several propagations that I picked up. I don't have a full size of these, but as these grow up, I will definitely transfer them into like a 4-inch planter altogether to kind of, you know, merge them all together and make a little string of turtles family. So as you may be able to tell by these propagations, these were cuttings taken off of the vine, similarly to how you would a string of pearls, a string of bananas, or really any other vining plant like a pothos or anything like that. You want to cut part of the vine off, remove some of the leaves towards the bottom of where you are propagating, and where those leaves were actually coming out is called a node, and that is where you will get root growth. So let me just show you on the string of pearls here kind of what I'm talking about, just because I have more vinage to kind of show you and play with here. So it's a little tangled up, but so if I were to take one of these vines, I would cut, like, say back here, and I would remove, you know, I would say pearls up until like right around here, and then keep all the pearls on this. And you could place it into a water media and just let it water propagate, and you can watch the roots grow. Just make sure you're changing that water a few times a week, or you can definitely just stick it down into soil and keep the soil pretty moist for the first several weeks until the roots get established and start to push out, and then you can definitely pull back on the watering and treat it like you would as it is more mature. As for fertilizing your string of turtles, just a general all-purpose fertilizer would do okay. I wouldn't necessarily be very finicky about fertilizing more succulent type plants because they have a lot of water and nutrient storage within their leaves. Something higher in nitrogen would probably be better. It's not like a very fibrous root plant or anything that has significant flowers, anything like that, or colors. So something like phosphorus or potassium aren't as crucial for this type of plant. Definitely something richer in nitrogen throughout the growing season could definitely benefit in the growth of this. So yeah, everyone, that is the string of turtles. A very easy house plant, very forgiving as well. Just make sure you're not overwatering it and making sure that you are not letting it dry out too much. Give it adequate humidity and lots of bright and direct light, and it should not be very fussy at all. So thank you all so much for watching and continuing to support. I really do appreciate it, and let me know if you guys have any questions about the string of turtles, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.